Male has a high-powered rifle. He shot at us once while we were extracting the medic, break. He shot us again while we were down, transferring him to a patrol car, break. We are unknown. If there's a fifth medic up there that's down, we don't know. We don't believe he's
Okay, so
up
pause
there.
it. Pause it there, Mark.
We're not-
So are you saying that we should ask that deputy who's up there to verify why he believes it's semi-automatic or high-powered rifle or gunfire? Is that what you're expecting us to do?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
No, I'm saying, I guess, when you said we are still taking heavy fire.
I was giving you. I was giving the briefing as to what has occurred for the previous hour and a half since we made that command post. So, yes.
The wounds on David Tisdale, do we know what caliber bullet or shotgun shell the wound was?
It appears that all of the wounds were done by a 1 ounce rifled slug.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in the tape that you were playing, there was some rapid semi-automatic fire. It does sound like it would be more rapid than a pump-action shotgun. Were those from the sheriff's deputies firing at Rowley?
Yeah. Yes. So, what we hear is yes, we believe that all of those. However, still subject for being analyzed. But we believe that as of right now, that is the deputies returning fire because they thought that they were receiving fire, and we don't ask them what type of fire that they're receiving. They don't need our permission to defend themselves. They don't need our permission to be able to extract 4 civilians, 2 live firefighters, and 2 deceased firefighters. They don't need our permission. Go ahead.
Do we have any indication how many rounds he fired?
It's still under investigation. The suspect fired, right?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
about, I mean,
Yeah. I want 14, 15, but keep in mind where this area is. We have went up there several times, and you've got areas where we know he fired, areas where that is heavily brushed, that we're looking for other rounds, and obviously where the final resting place was.
And then 2 parts. One is how many sheriffs fired and Coeur police officer fired.
No, I mean I did not get into that.
And then there was also reports of him being up in a tree at one point.
I believe, not being out there, being at the command post, since he had a history of being an arborist, that maybe there was a threat. However, the location, once you get there and you're on the side of a mountain, you have high ground advantage anyway.
What drone technology was used? Whose department was that?
Now, Summer, you know I'm the least IT technology. The question was what drone technology. I don't know. This was not ours, but that's what we want. That's the one we want right there. But this was not ours. Does anybody know what drone model it was?
Skydio.
Was it?
Skydio.
Skydio? And that's the one that we want to get?
It is.
Yeah. Okay. So Skydio.
But do we know approximately how far the suspect was from the location?
Yeah. We believe, based on the evidence at the scene, that it was likely within 10 feet. Yeah, go ahead.
Obviously, we've heard the 911 tape from the fire side. Can you talk about how law enforcement began to stage and the process of how to enter the scene whenever you have an active shooter or believe
Yeah.
to be an active shooter?
Yeah, absolutely. So this particular event did pose some challenges for the deputies that responded on the scene. And having an active shooter in a rural environment that was heavily treed, heavy brush, did pose some significant challenges. The radio transmission from Fritz Wiedenhoff, who was the firefighter that saved a lot of lives that day, he did an outstanding job. And he is the firefighter that you hear saying, everybody turn around, go back down the mountain. He did a great job. So there was a decision made that it had become so dangerous, at such a disadvantage. The deputies knew how that particular road had an S-turn and into that parking lot. So there was a decision made to wait for the Bearcat. And then once the Bearcat did arrive, a plan was developed, and we extracted the 2 live firefighters, 4 citizens, and then we extracted the 2 deceased firefighters, and then we went back up there to engage the suspect.
Who were the 4 citizens? And where were they located?
I didn't. You can email Lisa if you want, but they were in that general area.
They
Yeah.
were bike riders that were
Right. There was 4 citizens we extracted. I don't know if they were hiking. I don't know if they were on bicycles. I don't know if they were.
Were they hunkered down this whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
In the video, there was the Instagram Hunter post, and there were some words next to it. Was that a transcription of the video or a different post or something else?
I'm sorry, which one was it?
The Instagram Hunter video that was...
That was just a post from his Instagram that he put up there.
And the words next to that, was that
He posted all of that.
Okay.
Do you know when?
I don't have the date.
You know, so it wasn't at the scene here?
It was not the scene, it was prior.
It was prior. Okay.
So whenever we have a significant event like this, we want to make sure that we responded accordingly. So we'll absolutely are going to review all of our policies and to ensure that we can respond efficiently, safely in the future. And what we know right now, we believe that it was prudent because of the killing fields and the radio transmission that had occurred, that